Alright, good morning again from another beautiful and sunny day at Magic Kingdom. I originally had a Hollywood Studios day planned for today, but I learned recently that a friend of mine, someone who I went to kindergarten with, is actually going to be in the parks today at Magic Kingdom, and I haven't seen her in probably 20 years or so, and we were like best friends growing up. So I swapped my day out so that I could meet up with her for a little bit. Which, you know, that's fine with me. Can never get enough Magic Kingdom time. And I left the Polynesian at 8:30. It's 8:45 now, and I'm already halfway down Main Street. And we have early entry, so we're going to take advantage of that to beat the rush in. Let's get around the crowd if I can.
Good morning, everyone.
Let's see what they have to say.
Just 10 minutes. All of the lands of the Magic Kingdom will be opening. We encourage you to make your way to Cinderella Castle for a very special presentation. Thank you.
So we made it through that first line. And as I was saying, I've got a lightning lane booked for Peter Pan at 9. And then I also did an individual lightning lane selection for Seven Dwarfs Mine Train. Because last time I rode it, I forgot how amazing it was, and I just couldn't wait to ride it again. Really hoping that I can get Rex on it at some point this trip. I'm trying to decide if I'm going to have him come to Magic Kingdom with me on Sunday, but I'll still be coming here on Sunday. At least for a few hours. I still have some more rides I want to do, things I want to check out, photos I want to try to take. And then I think we're going to try to take advantage of the extended evening hours for deluxe resort guests. My only complaint with those is that when they first announced it, they made it sound that like every night of the week, one of the parks was going to have an extended evening hour. And then it turned out that just 2 nights of the week, and it's only Epcot and Magic Kingdom, which that kind of bummed me out because the extended evening hours would have been perfect for Rex to enjoy all the parks. He's a night owl, and he also doesn't like being in the sun or the extreme heat. So those would have made a huge difference on the trip for him. But maybe that will change on like our next visit. Should maybe take advantage of getting some photos of these awesome gold statues. Let's see if we can get one of this guy today. Alright, I have a lightning lane booked for Seven Dwarfs Mine Train, so I'm not getting in that insane line. I think I'm going to get in line for Winnie the Pooh.
Access Winnie Day. Winnie needs some food. If you ask me, he'll never reach that point.
Why me? Why me? Oh dear.
So on the cloud, come bounce with me.
I wish the one in Disneyland would bounce like this. It's my favorite part of the ride.
Just great, doesn't it?
I love that we get to bounce with Tigger.
Follow me! Watch out for amongst the mortals. They feel hungry.
Progress City was the inspiration for Epcot and many of its forward-thinking ideas. If your future includes shopping, then you'll want to visit Stuff Traders, where you'll find the greatest goods from around the galaxy. At the Tomorrowland Speedway, put the pedal to the metal and speed towards the check. Spacecraft as you take a spin around the planet and ascend to otherworldly heights. This time it's flat.
I rode Winnie the Pooh, and then I went on the PeopleMover because you can never get enough of that. And now I'm just kind of hanging out in the main hub, enjoying this beautiful view of the castle. And my left leg is in the sunlight, and it is absolutely frying right now because I am wearing black jeans on the hottest day of our vacation, of course. So in the meantime, I thought I'd give you guys like a little bit of a view of what the hub looks like today on an insanely busy day. Literally, like every single day we've been here, it has been busy. We have not had one day where I was like, oh, these crowds aren't bad. Every day it's just been like packed, super, super long wait times. Longer than I ever remember experiencing. And part of that is because there is a huge cheer competition going on this weekend. So I have seen lots of large groups of people wearing like matching shirts and stuff. That's going to bring a lot of crowds here, especially Sunday because they're doing their like celebration Sunday night. So we currently have like a Magic Kingdom Day booked for Sunday, but contemplating changing that because I've heard that it can be pretty nuts with all the extra people here. I think the Dumbo one might be my favorite because you know how much I love Dumbo. I see a little spider web. It's just so cute. So I didn't sign off last night again, and I'm sorry for that. I did Magic Kingdom for a few hours, but it was so busy. And after a few rides, I went back to the hotel and met up with Rex. And then we ended up watching the fireworks from the beach at the Polynesian, which the view was incredible. And they pumped the music in from the Enchanted show. But one thing that really bothered me was that everyone was talking during the fireworks show, like so loud. One guy was actually having a video conference, not even to like show the fireworks, but he was just talking to someone about work while just standing watching the fireworks. Actually, he wasn't even watching the fireworks, but he had a prime viewing position, and it just kind of made me sad that all these people were there like chit-chatting, playing on their phones. Like, why take up seats on the beach? Why block views of little kids or other people that really want to enjoy the show if you're not going to watch it yourself? Also, they were all talking so loud I couldn't even hear the music from Enchanted. So I don't know. For me, like when I'm watching a Disney show, I'm there, I'm present, I'm watching it, I'm enjoying it, and it wasn't the greatest experience because everyone was just talking so loud, like they didn't even care to watch it. And that just made me sad because, you know, the Disney nighttime shows are so beautiful and they need to be appreciated. And I really liked the music and the firework display. I haven't seen the castle projections yet, but one thing I have a problem with is that they've removed all of Walt's presence from the show. I always used to love hearing him talk during the fireworks show. That was the part that always got me emotional. And I feel like they're just slowly removing his presence everywhere, and I just think that's so sad because I know he said it started with the mouse, but we all know it started with him, and we wouldn't have any of this if it weren't for him. So I hope that maybe in the future shows they bring back his voiceover, just hearing his speech a little bit. I think everyone needs to continue to remember who gave us all this. But otherwise, it was a good show. I think I would prefer to hear the actual music from the movies rather than covers of the songs. I don't know why they chose to do that. It's not my favorite. I enjoyed it, but I prefer pretty much every other castle show I've seen.
You come to realize you see your eyes watching you from underneath the rock. These vampire eyes in your gaze, see all the way right up and in a release.
Thank you so much.
Of course, have a great day.
You too.
Cheers.
Thank you, Kristen. The Snow White treat, and it's kind of like a lemon Dole Whip. We got a little orange bluebird. So we're greeted by a bunch of princesses and the fairy godmother on our way out. We have Jasmine and Belle, then Rapunzel and is that Sophia? I can't remember her name. And then we have the fairy godmother and Cinderella, Tiana, Mulan, Snow White, and Merida. We're missing Ariel. Where's my girl? Oh, and we have Aurora too. We literally have like everyone but Ariel. You know, with these crowds, I'd rather be up there too.
Hi, Merida. I like your curls. I just don't brush mine. Hi, Selma.
I love Tiana too.
Best day ever.
So we're dealing with the last bit of the heat and the sun. It should be cooling off soon, and then we're gonna have another like 10 days of just nice cool weather. But for now, we have a fun little anniversary dinner celebration in Canada. I've never dined at Le Cellier before, but since Rex is Canadian, it seemed fitting, and he also loves a good steak. So we're gonna try that out. But it's definitely much quieter here compared to Magic Kingdom, which is nice. I like that you're walking in the shadows.
It's what lies.
That's right.
What lies in the shadow.
That's you.
Alright, you guys want to go ahead and follow me in here?
It's like
Thank you.
Of course.
Yeah, it's nice.
Why are you so handsome? Can I see the special accessory?
Took your breath away.
Oh, I took your breath away? I'm sorry.
Oh, you mean like-
Yeah, I want to show off your special accessory tonight. So, no lie, that is his actual wedding band. That's what I picked out for him because he's a big Skeletor fan. And then he's enjoying a rye and Coke, a Canadian rye and Coke. And then I got myself a little ice wine flight because I don't typically drink like really sweet wines, but Canada's known for its ice wine, so I wanted to try it. Oddly enough, the red one is actually a California wine, but probably Northern California. And he said this one was manufactured. This is the frozen, so it's a Zinfandel. And that one's manufactured frozen grapes. But the other two are actually just made with naturally frozen grapes, which is what makes a nice wine. And that's what.
Do you know why the ice wine is bottled in a smaller package?
Well, I know it has something to do with the frozen grapes make less wine.
Yeah, because when you squeeze them, it's just crystals that come out. So you have to use twice as many grapes to get the smaller amount of wine.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
And that's also why they're sweeter.
I know, like, last time I was in Canada, like, I wanted us to go to British Columbia at some point and do, like, Vancouver, because I wanted to do, like, ice wine tasting. Because I've never really... I've had it at, like, restaurants, but I've never, like, done the tour of a winery, learn how they make it, and, like, learn how to taste the different things. Because we don't have that really in California.
This one's my favorite.
The Enniskillen?
Yeah.
So the first one is Chateau des Charmes. So this one has notes of honey, apricot, and flowers, and a bloom of flavors and fresh fruit. And then Rex says that he really likes the Enniskillen, and he's probably going to order himself a glass of that later. So it's aromatics of mango, apricot, and honey with flavors of peach and candy brown sugar. Yeah, and then the last one he was saying is just from Northern California, and that's plums, blackberries, and hints of raspberry. Alright, so I decided to get like an appetizer because I want to save room for dessert, and I got the plant-based house-made chorizo meatballs, and it's served with sweet corn, avocado crema, and cheese shreds. And then I couldn't pass up the opportunity to have maple glazed Brussels sprouts. I don't know how I'm going to be able to eat them with my temporary crown right now, but I'm going to try my best. And then Rex got the Le Cellier filet mignon. It's a AAA grade beef, imported from Alberta.
which is super fun. Maple glazed Brussels sprouts are absolutely delicious. They're like drenched in maple syrup with some salt, and they're cooked to perfection. And then the chorizo plant-based meatballs were really delicious. They're a little bit spicy, but not like so spicy that it's overpowering. The street corn was really flavorful, and like overall, I just really enjoyed this. I'm glad I did get the appetizer, the meatballs, instead of a large main, because I still feel pretty full from this. And I wanted to save room for the delicious desserts that they have. And all 3 ice wines were good, but just like Rex said, the Enniskillen is definitely my favorite of those 3. And Rex said the steak was good, and he liked the potatoes so much that he ordered more fingerling potatoes. Are you enjoying your Enniskillen?
Yeah, reminds me of the holidays.
Reminds you of the holidays? And then I got the maple creme brulee, which has this adorable little maple leaf, and it also has a maple butter cookie, which I just love those. And I'm assuming there's like maple syrup in the creme brulee, so of course I had to get that. Host. I'm sure you all know her. And then we have Ian, who flew in all the way from Manchester to just drink around the world with us.
Pretty much.
We've been drinking for like the last week.
Yeah, like it's been really fun.
Yeah.